Hello YouTubers, Shaws here, playing some more Kerbal Space Program. We got back from Minmus last time, and we have, hey Gene, quite a few, well we got 4 contracts here. Several of them are for stations or outposts. We have some visual surveys here. We're still trying to get up to 3.1 million funds so we can upgrade the R&D center. And I think this will get us over 100,000 relatively easily, hopefully. So we need surface samples and EVA reports at various locations. What do we have available here? That looks easy to do, but obviously not much funds. We were just at Minmus, now we have all this Minmus science. That's quite nice funds there. We may be going back to Minmus before we take some of the other. I'm gonna wind up taking all of these. It's, like this one expires in 3 hours. Alright. This one in 2 days, but you know, might as well take it now. I mean, and we're there. Might as well get a free almost 100,000. Alright, we are at our max contracts, unless of course we upgrade this. How much would that cost here? It's relatively cheap, actually. Then we'd have unlimited contracts. I'm going to do that just because we're going to need to do it at some point. Ooh, that was a big upgrade. TRXL stack. So that's the big one, I think. But we need to do it in space with suborbital. Test a rapier engine. Minmus orbit. Low. We can do that. Alright. But what we are going to do right now is the visual surveys. And it looks like it's north of here, close to the mountains. 3 of them are surface samples, one's an EVA report. We're going to need some sort of aircraft to get up there. And one that's sturdy and reusable. Let's take a look at this one. We don't need the long range or high flying. We just need to be able land and maybe drive around. And maybe take off again. That looks good. We're gonna have two of these just so we're symmetrical. Smooth it out a little. From there, we should be able to jump onto here and get back in if needed. While we're here, we're gonna add a pair of those seismic accelerometers. Have an antenna. If I remember correctly, some more parachutes might be helpful. So do something like that. Call this 3B. And let's see that. Who do we have in here? We'll give Jeb a break and take Elson with us. Yeah, that should be good. We won't need solar because the jet here produces enough power. So let us just launch here. Let's turn on the lights. Let's set the marker here. And we'll go for that one. Alright, brakes. EVA report at alpha, and then beta, gamma, and delta all get surface samples. Alright, so let's do this. Throttling up. Or at least throttling to half. Let's turn on SAS. Up. Nice. There's the gear. Let's head north. What's that? Track the ladder. So. Alright, it is almost directly north of us. let's throttle up. Hoping to land at this area. If it's flat, if it happens to be hilly or mountainous, we're gonna parachute to the surface at the safest possible point and then attempt to drive, or if it comes to that, walk between the various points. I'm gonna try to go up to about 10 kilometers and fly out here. As we do, the sun should rise as we get there. You can see a little glow on the horizon. And being up about 10 kilometers will also pick up some speed without using too much fuel. At least that's the hope. Air intakes for this one engine to actually fly almost 20 kilometers. But going that high, I don't think would be that useful. We'll have to come down as soon as we get up to that altitude, I think. Very close to starting to get up to the altitude. Starting to lose thrust, but since there's less air resistance, you need quite as much thrust. Get going half a kilometer per second. I think we're doing pretty good. Just turning more towards direction we need to go. Yeah, we're already starting to get close. Closing down a bit. That's okay. We're cruising at a nice altitude. This point is below us, not directly ahead. Wish you would put a little mark in the center or something. Like if you had a park there, but we have to deal with this one. Probably was down at 90 kilometers, but as we're decreasing, it's coming back up. Continues decreasing. Our speed is decreasing as well, but pretty slow. Showing like it's, oh yeah, it is right below us. Let's dive down. Gear down. Start up here. Okay. And we are passing the point. Okay, well, we're tail heavy. Without moving those back. Well, we have 4 parachutes on the tail and 3 on the nose. Obviously, a little much on the nose. We could have moved these back some more. We should be coming down light enough. There we go. Look at that. I believe I disabled brakes on that front nose. We are somewhere. I believe we are still in the area. Okay, there we go. Engine is shut down finally. We're gonna repack these parachutes. Or not. Apparently you need engineers to repack parachutes. What did I know? Can we get a EVA report? Well, we can, but it's not really useful. Take a surface sample. So we are at gamma. Yep, looks like dirt. Alright. We're gonna hopefully climb back up here. Or not. It's gonna be another one of those episodes, right? Why is it so hard to climb up onto the wing? Really? Come on. So try the other wing. Maybe that one's sloped a little nicer. Grab. Jump? No. Alrighty. We're going to recover and try this again. Cover that. We got 93% of the value back. Great. So it didn't really cost us that much. Coming off. Going back here. Hopefully to distribute the weight better. Alright, I'm hoping he'll be able to climb up that, and then, because it's sloped, he'll be on top. And, well, we need an engineer. I'm gonna make flying a bit harder, but we get Thompson coming. Let's go back, call this 3C. And let's try this again. Alright, yeah, the sun's rising. Yep, not going to be able to use SAS. Yeah, it's a bit trickier to fly now. Quickly, let's activate navigation. So we're going for beta this time. Yeah, I should not have touched the controls there. We were pretty much stable. Stable again. Let's get up higher, faster. Just considering doing time warp with the previous flight, not doing it with this one because this one is too unstable. Go upside down or sideways real quick. Decent. Gets to about 40 degrees below us. Nose down, heading for a landing. The sun is just rising. So this is at the tops of these mountains. Valleys are still in the shadow. Stay stable. We're headed down almost directly at the location. Actually, not that bad. And we're heading down a little before it, but that's okay. Throttle back a bit. So we want to pump these parachutes working too quickly. We want to try to land this. Although it doesn't appear to be the flattest terrain. And landing's going to take quite a bit of run up. Shows we still have quite a ways to go. So let's just head in at a lower altitude this time. It's in front of this hill, but who knows exactly? Actually, maybe on the other side. The last one I think was in front of that hill. We're going directly for it though, so that's let's put the gear down just in case. Low. So let's throttle down a bit. And these always seem to take longer than I think they would. I was thinking this would take half the episode and start working on the rocket. Space stations, or whatever they're called. Maybe go back to Minmus first, I think. How far we got? Not too much further. Can't take my eyes off the ground too much. The snowy slope of this is going to be tricky to land on, so I think I'm just going to hop in parachutes. bit of a rise here. Okay, we are entering opposite directions, cutting. Well, it does a little better. Still a bit nose high, but not nearly as bad as it was previously. We actually made touchdown on the wheels. Speaking of which, let's on the brakes right now. Alright, a little bouncy there, but I think we made it. Which one are we at? We are at Beta. Why do those all change? Oh. Alright, engines are down. Or off, I should say. We are down. Beta is another surface sample. Let's extend these ladders. And EVA. While we are here, I thought you were the engineer. Oh well. Yeah, nice faceplant. Take the surface sample. Can you climb back on now? Well, you tripped a little bit there. But you have gotten back in. That's great. How good are you at driving? This looks like the nearest. We are now going to Alpha location, which should also still be a... Oh, that's the EVA report. Let's throttle up a bit, turn off the brakes. Let's turn here. We need to be careful because we take off at very low speed. Directly north here. Just gotta watch out the bumps, they can turn us slightly. This is actually pretty good. Kind of throttle down here. So going up the hill, we're staying about 23 meters per second. Now that we're flat, I think we would have picked up some speed. Tap it back up a bit because we're losing speed now. Cut. We are definitely picking up speed here. We actually catch some air as we go down these hills. Let's tap the brakes here. Want that coming fully on. Brakes, brakes, brakes. Alrighty. Here we need an EVA report. So let's extend the ladder on one side. And EVA. Okay, I think that's good. Let's keep the data. Just get a new board. Let's retract the ladder. I don't think we've logged seismic data. Get all sorts of data while we're here. I think we're going to be in the grasslands all the time here, so. Observe the materials bay. And mystery goo. Not much data there. Alright, we have one last point to go to. Not the probe. Alright, this is a bit of a turn here. Let's throttle up the brakes. Something like that. Throttle back up a bit. On the fast side, but doing okay. Don't want to go too much over 25 or so. 30. A little pushing it. I think this can take off about 50 or 60, so half that speed. Is plenty. Alrighty. This is actually, well, I won't say relatively flat, but it's smooth. It's not, well, slightly banked. Gently rolling hills here. And let's throttle back up a bit. Sun's risen. It's still early in the morning. This looks a little bit downhill here. Brakes. We're approaching it, but we still got some time to go. Now this is someplace I would have attempted landing on. Relatively flat. Oh, quite a bit of speed there. And we are now at Delta. Well. Not what I had wanted, but everyone survived. Let us UVA let go. Should have pumped those brakes. Let's take a surface sample. And we can get back in here. get back in. That was on the side. Oh, we happen to be in the Highlands, but we can't came apart, so we can't get those. Okay. Let's recover those debris. And we recovered most of it. I think we only lost a few fins or something like that. Let's head back out and contract complete. We got 89,000 funds from that. 11,000 funds from that, and that. Alright, well, we got all these contracts for Minmus. And, I think we should do them before we, attempt to put these stations in orbit. Our moon ship. Did we not save our Minmus ship? Auto saved. Alright, this was our Minmus ship. The thing is, we don't need most of this. We don't need this whole station section. So let's get rid of that. We do have doing orbital stations currently, or outposts. We need data from space around Minmus. Easy. A seismic survey. Well, we have right there the seismic accelerometer. So we need to land at 4 spots for that. And looks like we have another 4 spots at this other location. We need to test a rapier engine. So let's get the engines. We're going to make a little satellite here with a rapier engine on it. I don't really care what orbit that ends up in, or even if it crashes into the moon. We're going to have this fuel tank here, and Well, basically, we're going to be landing right away. We don't have to fly over any particular points. So I'm thinking that this will wind up basically not being used too much initially. So what I am thinking of doing, science, basically want to dock it to the station we have, and then we can go back and basically refuel. So we'll be able to go down, get a bunch of these points, and if we're getting low on fuel, we can head up to the station, dock with the station, and refuel. Now the station does have a little fuel currently, but it's just a little fuel. Here we go. So we got all sorts of struts in place. And this should be pretty good. I think we're definitely going to be a lot lighter. We'll probably use a third to a half of this fuel to get to Minmus, but that will be a decent amount of refueling from the station. Other than that, I think we're much. There we go. Do we need to move that to grab the whole ship and down somewhere? Yeah, that's pretty good. Don't like them being so far off the launch pad. Don't think we need action groups. Oh, he needed to be a level 1 engineer to pack those. It's not. You know, I'm thinking these guys all have 2 stars. I don't think they'll get any more XP. So we're gonna have them sit out, and we're gonna take these guys. Backup team, but we'll get them some good XP. This is Miss Rocket. I basically stopped numbering my missions. Should be good at this point. Let's just back up here for a second and check our staging. We got those launch clamps, inner ones, launch clamps, center. Those are the Cybertrons for the outer stage. Cybertrons for the inner stage. Center detach. Let's move this engine up with the satellite. Detach there. But I'm going to manually detach it. So. save, and got a little bit of time here, so let's get this thing to Kerbin orbit. Alright, sun's just coming up. How you guys doing? Let's throttle up, turn on SAS, and we'll go for launch in 3, 2, 1. Lift off. Very nice. Nice and stable. 400 meters per second already. Up 15 meters per second. Throttle back a little so we can go more speed. Probably we're a bit. To half. Okay, 10 kilometers. We're gonna start a gravity turn here. Turn over about 60 degrees or so. That's nice. Throttle all the way back. Alright, our first stage is about to run out. It's away nicely. We're continuing to increase our velocity. 22 kilometers up, mark. And 500 meters per second. It's our apoapsis. 36 kilometers and rising. Tilt over a bit. Let's speed this up. 40 degrees. We can actually go pretty much a lot more. Almost in orbit, or at least orbital height. Really need to get that velocity up. Or at least it's more efficient. Get your velocity up. Stop about 80. And look at that, we even have some fuel left in this stage. Quite a bit lighter now than our previous launch. Let's add a maneuver here to circle our eyes. By 81, not too bad. We're already in space here. Got a 34-second burn, but we're actually gonna lose a lot of thrust, so I'm gonna start about 34 seconds. About 30 seconds in. So we gotta eject all of those. So our thrust will be cut to 1/5. Let's start the burn. Yeah. So we got about 50 seconds left. I'll probably start falling back a bit, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Cut 70 by 80. 80 by, yeah, that is within 2 kilometers of being circular. That's pretty good, and we have a lot of fuel left, actually. We also are a little early. I usually do hour. Actually, I usually wind up going way over an hour. But there's Minmus. So I'm just guesstimating. Let's plan out our. That was way too much. Let's set Minmus as the target. Too bad. So if we raise this, there's an encounter. Probably not great encounter, but it's an encounter. Hard to tell. I think that's about close. Oh, look at that. It's not nowhere close. A little easier from this view. There we go. 21, 56. That's pretty good. We'll have to adjust it as we get close. I doubt I can be this accurate with my burns, but yeah, we got about 24 minutes until our first burn, and it'll be about a minute-long burn or so. So, I'm going to call that an episode, and I'll see you guys next time when we head back to Minmus for some more exciting science. I'll see you guys then, and thanks for watching.